Hello, 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 and welcome back for episode 8 of Mewgenics. Oh, I have not, we didn't start at the house today, that's crazy. Anyway, welcome back. There's 4 days left still I keep forgetting their name. I see it everywhere, like, everyone else seems to be on YouTube getting this event, but I just know it is the Snorlax cat. The Snorlax cat is coming. So, we had a pretty good run yesterday, and we unlocked the desert. So the question is, do we want to do a 3-cat run in the desert and see what's going on, and potentially, like, have them all die? Or should we try and get a 4-cat run going? I'm not sure. We have some decent items right now, that's for sure. I think maybe... I mean, we could also do a 3-cat run, or a 3-cat run where they're cracked out as well, like really powerful, and just see what happens. But we also don't have any water-based stuff right now, which kind of scares me. I feel like having more support in our team with having 4 cats might be more beneficial in the desert, because we're not going to have as much healing, I think, is part of like the downside of the desert. So I think, in fear of getting another day closer to the boss fight, I think we should probably just do another run. I'm going to do this because I want Closer to potentially spread their narcolepsy, maybe, perhaps. I don't know if that's something that can happen through breeding. And then I'm going to end the day and see what happens. Oreo and Minnie didn't get together. That's unfortunate, but we did get Finny, which is the main thing I wanted. So we got Finny, and then we'll go with our 3 other cats. And then we'll go to the desert. We've got Finny, Minnie, Diep, and Tupac. Let's go. Alright, what do we want to do with our team? All of our well, this one's stats are kind of okay. We have really decent speed on these two. So I feel more comfortable with the idea of turning one of these into a ranger. I think this... So, luck is like a lot more valuable in this game than I think I initially realized. 5 is the default, and even going down 1 or up 1 has like a pretty significant impact on like your accuracy and dodge chance. So I think I'm going to just do this to up their luck, and then their speed is still 4, which isn't amazing, and then 9 dexterity seems great. Although, honestly... I don't actually like the smack on them. Smack is just kind of useless, but so is meow. So it's like, which one is really that much better? I guess the question is, do I even want a ranger, really? So we have the shoving match here in swap. That inclines me towards just tossing tank on this guy. Seems like the most obvious answer. Fiep will be our tank. That way we can synergize with all the pushing around that tanks get. I do want to try a thief today. So let's see which one of these is the best thief adjacent one. Their constitution gets so low, but yeah, I don't think we want anything below 4 constitution. That just seems too bad. We can do this though. Only having 4 strength on our healer might be rough, but meow is good with the healer, and then decent constitution, decent charisma. I think that's a good choice. So the question is, we have a tank and a tank and a healer, so we kind of just want a lot of damage now, I think. So what are we going to do with that? I think we might just end up having Tupac be a hunter, because while Smack isn't the best, neither is Steamroller, really. So let's just do that. And then we've been playing with the Necromancer a lot, and I've been wanting to play with the Thief. So while this might not be the best choice, I think I'm going to go with this to keep our Thief at a high enough constitution to not be scared of them dying. And then 9 speed and 7 luck is pretty great on a Thief. So let's just lock in. Oh, here's the persuasion device. Okay, take it to the boneyard. Okay, so we got this last episode. Apparently it's a quest item, so we need to go to the boneyard. Is the boneyard? I thought it was called the graveyard. Is it called the boneyard? That might be my bad. I guess we'll have to see, but right now our goal is the desert, so yeah, we'll be fine. Alright, so what are all of our abilities? Gain +1 to 2 random starts. Oh my gosh. I just read faster than my mind read it. Gain +1 to 2 random stats at the start of each turn. That's pretty decent. That might make our lower strength not as bad. Having high constitution is pretty good with that. Oh my gosh, sorry. Okay. Then we have your basic attack hits twice for half damage. That's pretty interesting. So basically, crit chance is more valuable, and anything that triggers on attack is good. Shadow is great, so we can backstab, double hit. Okay. Earthquake. Deal damage in a cone with a 10% chance to petrify. Has a chance to spawn rocks, and we have trample, which is good with rocks, I think, and also shoving match, because we can push our allies into our other enemies and cause the whole pushing match to happen. Although, yeah, I guess it would be pushing Finny around more than anything. Alright, all that to say, I think we want this on Finny, because they move around a lot. So being able to use that often is good. What else do we want? So, Skull Clamp. This seems like a good item for fighters, so I'm kind of not going to use it this time because I know there's a lot of synergies with having low intelligence on fighters from like what we've seen. So I kind of don't want to waste this one, and having it in the back pocket to be safe is good. But I will give them this because that's like perfect with everything we have going on. I'd be fine if we lose this match, but the power of it is worthwhile. All that to say, I think so we don't have anything that's 2 mana cost except Call Over or Meow, so we don't need to do that, but we can do this because we don't have any damage on them, and getting bonus holy shields is going to be nice. We only have 2 weapons right now. Yeah, okay, so what do we want to have our fear attack be on? And I would say probably Tupac. Oh yeah, what's their ability? When an enemy comes into range, shoot them for 1 damage. That's pretty okay. That's good because we can push things around with Fiep. So, that's nice. -1 charisma though. Poisonous 1. It's not a curse thing, so we can take it off. And I think that, well, yeah, our we only need 5 charisma to be able to cast swap on turn 1 anyway, so yeah, I think that's fine. And then ice immunity in the desert seems redundant. I guess we can put this here since they synergize. And then what can we give Tupac? We don't have anything that triggers off of them attacking or dealing damage. I guess we can do this to make sure that they can actually move around. And then I kind of... I'm not sure about the metronome. Let's just use the twine mask since it's common. I don't know if there's actually any synergy with it. I think, oh, I was going to give it to our tank, but maybe here's better. They are completely decked out, and our ranger is not going to be, but they move first, so I think we're fine. Yeah, let's just go with that. I think we're good. So we can do either Act 1 or Act 2. I kind of am interested in doing that Boneyard quest, but I think we'll do that next time. For now, let's just try out the desert. They've already started tracking the enemy, that feather giving them that +1 movement, of course. That's why. It's not just a random luck. Okay. Do not heal. After battle, all healers are reduced by 1, can be mitigated with water. Alright. So ideally, we get something to do with water. Alright. Scorpion cat, scary. And then mummified mangy. Just a normal mangy from the other run, but seems like something happens when they die. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. And then move here, I think. So that when the scorpion cats move into range, I'll be able to hit them. And then I can put a bait right here as well. Meow. This cat, on the other hand, is like super fast. Okay. So we can knock one of these into... like, I assume it rolls. Yeah, attack by roll, or it rolls when you attack it. We also have cactuses. I can't teleport behind one of those. So I want to make sure we kill one of them. If we crit a single time... Crits are 50% bonus damage, or is it double damage? I think it's double damage. Which means if we crit one time, we still wouldn't kill. Although it's from the back, so maybe we would. I think I'm just going to try this. Yeah, we wouldn't have killed. It would have been 9 total damage, so it's fine. And then I'm just going to pass. We're fine. Is this a ranged attack or a melee? Okay, it looks like they're melee. And that's okay. We got +1 charisma, +1 intelligence. Nice. I'm going to just smack them. And then you, on the other hand... you can just move right here, which results in us being able to do that, I guess. And then I crit, which is great. That's what that luck's all about, right? I'd love to know more about the, like, finer details of how the stats work, but at the same time, it's like, I don't need to know it yet. I would just like to, I guess. Alright, let's start trying to kill some of these mangies, I think. The scorpions we'll deal with just fine, but yeah. Start getting some damage on them. See what the carcass is. Yeah, so we want to kill them. Wait, there's 2 still alive? Oh, okay. So we want to do this. And then I think this. And then this. Which allows us to get good value out of our damage. And we crit one time, which means we killed him. Nice. Alright, so both of the scorpions are dead. Our healer has more charisma now. We just go here and knock this guy out, right? Like, that's the best option. What does the carcass do? Oh, so it's like a pile, but it shoots... Oh, or, the pile that spawns dips, but it spawns maggots. At least that's what I think I read. Let's go here. And get some rocks going. I'm gonna... I was gonna move out of the way of the rock, but I don't know if the tire is actually more damage than the rock, so I'll just cope, I guess. Alright, the maggots aren't spawning in the range of our attacker, which, I mean, that's what would happen if they did. So we're good. We have our little turret defense system. Right, we'll move here so that if the maggot moves at all, they will die. And then this also is going to die instantly again, which allows us to maybe put this down and get some more healing. It's not nearly as good as healing in other ways, but it's something. Okay. So, yeah, that's all I can do. I would love to be able to heal up this guy. So I will. And then I think that's just another pass. Although, I mean, I guess I can do it again. Which allows me to finally bonk and kill the maggot. Alright. So we have, with Earthquake, we have a lot of ability to generate rocks. So anything that synergizes with rocks will be valuable. But we also have the whole shoving match thing. So it's like, we need to find the line between those two. Alright. Destroy an adjacent body. Enemies won't attack you until your next turn. It's not terrible. With being able to teleport behind something, attack it, hopefully kill it, skin disguise, and then still walk away. Pretty decent. 1 damage, knocks out coins and ignores shields. Distract to make a unit face away from you, so for more backstabs. I think I'm between distract and skin disguise. Okay, so this one definitely has the potential for synergy, but we already have Shadow to like do backstab stuff, so it's not as important for us to have distract. Like, if we had something that actually cared about doing backstabs, I would say, yeah, this is maybe worth considering, but for now, skin disguise just seems interesting, so let's try it. Is this... It inflicts snow.
Meow.
Oh, wait.
Meow.
There we go. And then we can give the catnip baggie here for more dashing. And then let's go. I don't know what that water does. Well, both of these are terrible, so I guess we're just gonna eat it and hope.
Meow. Meow.
Oh, he got confused. Poor thing. I don't know what this is. Oh! I guess we'll buy one, just to be safe.
Meow.
And there you go. Alright, Skeleton Shambler will throw units in a direction can reach. Comes back from the dead if its body isn't destroyed. Okay, interesting. Bone Worm. So there's swarms of flies, Bone Worm as well. Ranged attacker, gains more range the taller it becomes, loses height when it takes damage, can only take 1 damage at a time when tall, undead. So these both don't have any health. They're just pure armor, basically. And then Fly Swarms performs a melee attack that hits once for each fly. Each time it's damaged, it loses a fly. So we need to hit it 5 times. Okay. Well, I'm glad we have Finny, I guess. Tupac can move here. Well, I guess I'll move here so that I can actually start hitting them, but I was gonna move there so that when they walk, they would, you know, when they walk, they would get in range of the turret thing. The turret thing is seeming interesting so far. I'm not sure if it's, like, great or anything, but it's decent. Oh yeah, I'm confused. I probably shouldn't have done anything and just stayed out of the direction or the range of their attacks. Can we actually hit them? I'd like to be able to hit them. That would be nice. We are scaling up with our cleric, which is nice, at least. Alright, we're getting rid of those little flies. Getting rid of the flies. Turreting away. Let's do this. What stunned them? Is it just from the heat difference or something? I don't know. Knock them around. So wait, if I move them at all, do they... Did it say enter and leaves? If it says leaves as well. Nope, okay. Well, I'm not sure why I attacked them the second time, but it's okay. I am not complaining at all. Let's move here so that we can re-trigger against those flies. And then you can just walk forward and hit, right? Yeah.
Meow.
Oh my god.
Meow.
Why am I so unlucky with that? That's like so crazy.
Meow.
Okay, at least I could drink the water. Okay. Let's just move here and get some healing on this guy. We still haven't gotten any strength ups on our cleric, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, okay. I think we're fine. Alright, so we can move here, which allows us to do this. And then this, which destroys the body and knocks him back down. Alright, now we can move here, I think, and start shotgunning them down. Oh, or just kill them entirely. Okay, that also works. I'm not complaining.
Meow.
And then we can do this. We are no longer confused, which is nice. And they are dead now.
Meow.
Easy peasy. So we don't heal at the end of each fight, but we seem like we're doing pretty good so far. Okay. Gain +1 knockback damage and +1 knockback range until end of turn. That's interesting. Inflict fear on an adjacent unit. We could do that every turn. Start a sandstorm in the desert. Seems funny. Kind of scary, because I don't think we have enough healing to deal with that. Copycat. What spells do we have that we would want to copy? I guess Holy Dash is okay for more healing. But we don't really have the mana to cast Holy Dash, so we would need to specifically Holy Dash and then be able to do it. So it's just, I think Thicken is the best with what we have going on. That's my my read on things. Rain Hat. It doesn't seem like it's raining, but you know, maybe at some point. Who knows? All right, so we can either eat or examine. Loot as well, but it's even worse. First, he is unable to distinguish the strange lump hanging loosely from the ceiling. His ears go back and his eyes go wide. Sure, let's eat it, buddy.
Meow.
I just like having my cats eat things. All right, 5 HP healed. Let's do a boss fight. Minis Gatos versus Morana. Its ranged attack inflicts leech when amidst dead bodies, revives through dead bodies. Oh. So we want to kill dead bodies, is what that means. Oh, I didn't even see these guys at first. These were just cactuses. Okay. May attack its own allies, blocks damage from the front, becomes enraged when it kills something. Okay. So I'm just going to start blowing up bodies, I think. Just to make sure there's as few as possible. I guess I can go here. I kind of want to kill the chicken, is what I'm thinking right now, but I'm worried that I'm not going to be able to. I think for now, just being able to guaranteed get a disguise going and then hit is nice. So this one can't be attacked because of its disguise. That's the main important thing. And then you can go over here, and then once again we are scaling every turn, so I'm not like in urgent need of anything with rushing the fights down as much as it might be a good idea to do so. I think I'd rather save my mana for now. I was gonna swap, but this seems better.
Meow.
And then we don't need to thicken right now, so we're fine. They just moved to stand in front of a cactus, which is good for us. Oh, never mind. Oh, well, they did, but... Okay, interesting. Let's go to stand right here and attack the turkey. Alright, we can do this as well, just to keep them distracted. We really need to get something going with our ranger. Right now they just feel completely useless. If I'm going to be blunt about that. Alright, if I move here... It only hits one of them, okay. So I'd like to attempt to do that, but I did not, so whatever. Then we can try to stun. We did not as well. Refills when affected by water element effects. Okay, good to know. Alright, now we're going to... Oh, my... So many stats up. Okay. My, sparkles killed the turkey. That's cool. Alright, so... I think... More than anything... I kind of just want to heal my tank. So, that is what we will do. And then... ideally, my tank will be allowed to push into things. Why is it going to walk through the cactus? What? I guess it's because of... Oh my god. That's so stupid that it has to do that. Okay. This is going to destroy some bodies, which I want. And then I'm going to punch them into that and try to stun them or freeze them maybe. Oh, so we get thorns when we hit the cactuses. That's good to know. Alright. Ow. Yep. So they can dig up their own bodies as well. That's good to know. Let's see if I crit. If I don't, it's fine. I can just move here and then slap them. And then that's good. Once again, in the situation of being able to only have to focus on him. We also do want to kill all these bodies, though. That's for sure. So we move here, I think. And then we can do this. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we will have the mana to be able to desecrate one of these for safety. Now we will not be attacked until our next turn. On the other hand, my guys are starting to be a little afflicted with damage, so I'm going to call my tank over. Nice. Heal him. And heal him. And pass the turn. nice and simple. They are getting very low on HP. So we need to... Wait, what just happened? Was there something behind it that I didn't see? That's very unfortunate. Okay. Let's just, end the turn, I guess. They've reanimated the same one. Yeah, this match is a bit tough. Or this, environment is a bit tough, I guess. I'm still just going to be focused on trying to kill them as quickly as I can, though. So let's just end the turn. They got the bait. So I should be able to kill them, I think. I suppose we just, yeah, want to continue destroying the bodies just in case things go south. And then we end the turn, and I think, just to be safe, we can just kill them. Oh. Okay. Let's do this, and then this. I'm not sure which one will come, but they did knock me into the ability to heal the other cat, which is nice.
Meow.
So, okay. That is a very unfortunate ability to have right now. Okay. So, trample is kind of bad in the desert, is what I'm learning. And our Tupac is going to die. I should have healed them, I guess.
Meow.
I'd love to see their face, but I cannot. So, are they going to reanimate through Tupac's body? I'd prefer if they didn't, if I'm going to be honest with you.
Meow.
All right.
Meow.
Okay. All right, that's a bit of healing. Yeah, I think we might lose. This is a bit crazy. Very, very strong. Gives me the vibe we weren't supposed to even be able to beat our other two ones at this point, but you know, I guess we're learning.
Meow.
So we can do this, which allows us to do this and this. That means there's no bodies left except our own cats, which I'm hoping they can't use to reanimate themselves. Ow. The leeching has been very unfortunate. We can just go here and then this, this, and this. Oh my god, they're not dead. This is terrible. Yeah. All right. That's crazy. Okay, well, the desert's very difficult, as it turns out. That's kind of crazy. I'm not sure what we're supposed to have done about that, like, at all. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess we can try and do Beanie's quest, but we literally have no cats to take. So, maybe this will be the episode that we just try doing the boss fight, maybe? I don't know. At the very least, we have to do like one more night, right? Because we can't even go on an adventure with just one cat. Like, we can, but that'd be crazy. Alright. Alright. You can see her huffing and puffing away up the hill. You got like 1 day till she gets here. I'll give you a few tips. First, make sure you bring weapons and armor. Don't be fighting in the nude. This is in ancient Greece, sadly. Also, make sure you use retired cats to defend your house. They are old and skilled, and at the very least, maybe this monster's fists will get snagged on their ungodly amount of disgusting wrinkles. Ew. God, kill me if I ever get old. Okay. I will. Okay. So we have 4 cats. Again. Let's, I guess, go to try and get that quest done and get some items for the upcoming boss fight. We can decorate Oreo and use them as our tank to eat rocks, I think. But we still need to figure out everything else. Let's do another run, since that first run was very short, and see what we can get away with. This time we will try to go to the boneyard again. Spit is good for the desert. Underdog is good, and Rally is okay. For each enemy adjacent to you. Okay, so I was just thinking maybe they would be a good cleric because they could heal thanks to adjacent allies, but I don't think so. Hit me. When you take damage from an ally, basic attack in the direction you're facing, damage you take from allies is reduced to 1. Gain 1 luck. Nerf. Inflict -1 damage to a unit. Okay, and then spit. So... I'm thinking... What do we want to do? Okay. So low constitution, low constitution. These two have low constitution. This one has low constitution and low speed, which is terrifying, and also low luck, which is terrifying in its own right as well. What do we want to do? I'm kind of inclined towards making this a thief, but yeah, the constitution's too low, I think, for that. What do we want? Maybe that'd be a good necromancer. They still have low luck and speed, but at least their constitution is passable and their charisma goes up. Yeah, let's just try this. Spit, an infinite attack with infinite range. Or not an infinite attack. An attack with infinite range. It only does 1 damage though. Alright. So we have high speed already. I'm leaning towards mage, but again, 3 constitution is just so bad. Spit is kind of useless no matter who we take it on, so maybe I shouldn't even really be thinking about that as an ability. Maybe we just go with fighter here. Yeah, let's try that. And then underdog and hit me. So this could be a decent tank, I think. Because, like, although their intelligence would be so low, would they even be able to use rally? Really? Maybe cleric so that my attacks heal more? Sure. Let's do that. And then we want at least one ranged attacker, right? I mean, I guess a thief is technically a ranged attacker, but... hit me with hunter or mage could be interesting. I'm kind of interested in trying hunter again, just to shore up their luck, their poor luck. And then having the thing that also increases our luck makes sense with the hunter. So let's just try that. All right. Your basic attack inflicts -1 luck. When a unit damages you, inflict -1 luck on it, and then deal 1 damage to all units. Okay. That's interesting. What does this do? Sure, that's interesting. I don't know if we'll actually use that on anything, but alright, so there's Exert, and then basic attacks inflict bruise, which is very nice. Heal unit at a range, and heathens. This is a great ability. Heal units at a range. That's actually really decent. We also have the rally already on them. Spawn a pooter and wider AoE attacks. So who do we want to put this on? They get -2 move speed for it. If we just do this, that's fine. Yeah, let's just do that. That's okay. Then we can do this as well. In case they ever... well, they don't down themselves yet, and I don't know if I'm going to go that path, so I think we should not do that, actually. This is still useless. I guess we put this here. Yeah, our items kind of suck. Metronome, I guess. Let's try it, and then pass. Go to the Act 1 and try to go to the boneyard. Alright. Luckily, I have a bit of free time today, so I can record a longer episode. 2 runs is fine. We have learned our lesson about the desert. Or, well, we're starting to learn our lessons about the desert. The desert's very scary. I would like to learn more about how to breed the cats before we start going back to the deserts, which means we might just be doing some Act 1 runs for a bit. All that to say, I guess we just go here. Oh my gosh. So cool. Okay, let's pass to continue. We move here. Start getting the mangies, I think. The ranged attackers. Although this is an AoE attack, so that's my bad. I'm kind of interested in seeing how that works with the ranger. I also know the cleric isn't going to do it, so... okay. We do this again. How much intelligence do they have? Not a ton, so I'd rather not waste that. Alright, Brace Plus. Youch. We can go here. Start getting some healing going. And I guess we can nerf this one specifically. Yeah, I think that's fine. The thorns paid off. That's good. All right, so now we have 7 attack, which means we can kill this cat at the very least. And then we can spit. I think I'd rather save my mana though. We can then kill Mangy. Oh, no, we don't actually. It's fine though, we can just do this, which allows them to kill the maggot. And then we can move, I think we want to kill Mangy before they start poisoning our guys. So let's just do that. And then they need to attack this before they can attack me, so I think we're good. All right, you move here. They are now mind controlled. We have a tomcat on our team. Ouch. Ow. Alright, and just as I said, they had to deal with that before they can deal with us. I'm gonna move my guy over in front of the cleric, I think. Yeah. We start getting some brews going. Getting multiple attacks on our fighter is going to be good with that bruise setup. We can then start just firing shots here. Start stacking the deck a bit more. Probably should have done that first for the crit chance, but I think we'll manage. We're fine. All right, heal up our ranger, and then I think we just pass here. I would move to kill them if we had 6 damage, but we don't, so no point. Start getting some more leeching going there. And then I guess both of them get to move one more time. Ow. Our Tom is dead. And I think we win this fight from here. It's pretty rudimentary. I don't know if we... Oh, well, we missed, but our little pooter will deal with it. Oh, never mind. They will not. I guess we just move here and kill. Easy peasy. Alright, let's keep going. We have last hit, which is decent. A random unit within range is pretty good. Getting movements options is also pretty good. So for me, it's either Chaos Shot or Terrain Walk. We have decent move speed, but I kind of just think we need a move ability, and with Stack the Deck and the Pooter Familiar, we kind of deal enough damage, I guess. Although this will be... This is like... okay. I'm going to go with Terrain Walk, because we can do it once a turn, which is very powerful. If we had lower intelligence, I would have taken the other one. Either way, let's hope we get something cool from this. I'd like to get something nice. When you take damage, spawn a scrap pickup. Sure, let's just put it on our face tank in the... our drain tank, sorry, in our necromancer. Then we go. Alright, so... Yeah, they're going to be in the middle of everything. This might be a mistake, but... You know, you gotta test your limits. This'll shoot the rock. Oh, I thought it would shoot it forwards. My bad. I think I'm just gonna spawn a little Pooter Familiar. The Familiars might be pretty significant in this playthrough, I think, or this run. Let's move here and then metronome. Oh, alright. Exert plus. I suppose we'll get some damage since we have exerted, but going to sleep is not that great. We would love some more move speed on our guy. This isn't going to heal us, right? Yeah, because it's not a pause wipe. Okay. We did not wake up. They attacked their own guy. And then you... scare me. So I'm going to go over here. And since they're slow, we should be fine. I'm just going to start spitting on them. Alright, so if we have anything that synergizes, or if we get any electricity-based things, I think the fact that we have spit will be nice. It doesn't seem great, though. Let's just move here so that we can do some more AoE damage. Anything that baits will also be pretty nice. I'd love to get more intelligence on Mr. Amazing, if possible. Alright, let's go here. And collar the Tom-Tom. Get some more healing going. Alright, Pooter is taking some damage for us. Our Tom-Tom is on our team. And then you are low, so you're gonna go get some healing. And then pass the turn. And then you are gonna continue to stack the deck. I should probably start just saving up for more Pooter Familiars, because they're kind of strong, but like, it's not a huge deal, right? We're fine. Continue doing what we're doing until it's proven to be ineffective, I suppose. We are at pretty much full HP. And then we can just go here, shoot this, and then I think we can do 2 Pestilences and be okay. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, our Tom-Tom doesn't get healed up because they just don't, I guess. Though the rest of our units will. This is pretty decent. So, okay, we only have 5 intelligence. So, it's not amazing. Curse. I mean, it destroys bosses, right? Just making it so they miss all the time. But, and we could crit them more often as a result of that. We don't have anything that necessarily synergizes with crits, though, so it's not a huge deal. And this is our tank. So I kind of want to do something that's going to be focused on them being tanky. I did just say I want more move speed on them, though. 2 move speed's pretty bad. So maybe Dark Step is what we want. Down an ally in range 5 and steal their mana. It doesn't get injured. Castable once per turn. No. I think we go with leeches. As much as I'm inclined towards Dark Step just to have a movement ability, I think we'll be fine. I don't know. Basically, we can have 4 leeches on something by the end of turn 2. Or we could be able to move around. And I think moving around is less important when you can just heal up to full every turn. So let's just try that. 50% chance for an extra bird to spawn at the start of each battle. Sure. Let's just do this here. It doesn't matter who it's on, but more birds means more items. I also learned something. I'll mention it once we're in the hard path proper, but I do finally understand what the difference is between the 2 chests. Plus 3 health regen as long as you have shield. I don't have anything that just naturally has shield, so goodbye. This is how we got narcolepsy last time, or was it madness? I don't know. Let's just investigate. 50-50. 5 is average. Oh. They just got a bit of fear. It's fine. Radical Rat was in the corner. Okay, Fenrir. We know how to beat this guy. We just never move ever. We'll be fine. I'm gonna go stand in the grass. End the turn. Bear trap in the grass. Okay. So I'd love to get just a swarm of pooters going. As much as it might be better to start scaling up my luck, I think having a ton of pooters in this specific matchup is very powerful. Our pooter just got all the stats up. I did not even think about that. Okay. That's really funny. Divine Gift. I literally don't even know. Oh, so, okay. Was that a Holy Mantle and an all stats up that I got? That's pretty nice, I suppose. I'm just going to move here and then heal my Tom, I think. Let Fenrir keep throwing bear traps everywhere. The pooter is standing right above a bear trap right now. Alright, this does not have infinite range, but this does. I think we just cope. The fear has worn off now. Our punishment for hoping for something good has been fed. Or paid, I suppose. So I can just go here. There's no traps. Oh, there was a trap in this one. My bad. End the turn. Okay. I know there's no traps here. That's the main thing. Our pooter is going to continue pooting. And we will have a friend join them. And then try and hit. We miss. Our luck is not high enough. So now there is a trap here. Wait, did it miss or did it hit? That's strange. It looked like it missed and it hit. Okay. I would like to heal this guy up and then heal this guy up. Just so they don't get one shot. Since they have infinite, or not infinite. Oh my gosh, I keep saying infinite when I just mean all stats up. Or just a stat thing that's high. Either way, we're fine. This is non-boss enemy, right? And I assume Fenrir is a boss enemy. See, this is why having Dark Step would have been good, because at least I would have had any amount of leeches on Fenrir at this point. But instead, I do not. Alright, I'm scared of moving, so you can just vibe, I guess. Yeah, you're fine. Meanwhile, my little guys will start spitting. Ow. We can do... We can't really hit them without also hitting our own guys. So I think I'm fine with hitting that one. And then we pass. And we will get another Pooter Familiar. Oh, they baited themselves. Let's start healing up. Oh, I need to be closer. It's 2 diagonal. If I go here, I'm not even in range. Yikes. Here has a trap in it, I'm pretty sure. But at the very least, we can do this. Which is something. And then we pass the turn. I really hope they don't kill our guy. Okay, they did not. Still not in range to start leeching. But I can get some catnip, which is nice. Oh, they baited it. Okay. Well, let's pass the turn. Our Tom-Tom's Tommen. Ow. We then hit again, except we don't, and then we walk back into the bush to fall asleep and hope we don't get attacked. Alright, our little pooters will continue doing their thing. And yeah, our warrior has been damaged. And you know what that means, right? It's time for another pooter familiar. We pass the turn. All of our pooters should be able to beat this guy up. The problem is, I mean, there's a lot of problems, but one of the main problems is that we just need a hit. And I think we'll be fine, but it's still annoying either way. We are stuck. So we're at full HP. I mean, not much we can do. Tom has been hit. Yeah, I think we just kind of let our pooters beat up on Fenrir for now. It's not like there's really that much else we can do. At least not safely. That's not worth it. Let's just pass. So now I can move here, which is fine. Oh, wait. I should have just attacked them. That's my bad. Should have moved here. Now I know that that's a thing. Next turn, I'll get so many leeches off on them. Just wait till next turn, guys. Just wait till next turn. When the game is over, when I've already won, I'll be able to inflict so much leech on them. Yeah. I mean, I understand that movement abilities are important, but I guess I'm just still kind of figuring out where the lines are with that. And I think the line is just that you always take the movement ability when you're offered it. And it's kind of like, there's not really much else nuance to it. Alright, and our Pooter army has won against Fenrir. They fly over the bear traps, so we're all good. I assume we don't keep the Pooters between rounds, but it's all good. This is pretty decent. It's free, right? +2 charge, so +2 mana. Which is actually pretty good with how bad our intelligence is across our team. Being able to get 2 more mana is like almost a full Pooter friend. But I think Holy Weapon is also really good with what we have going on right now, so I'm gonna take Holy Weapon. Alright, let's take the hard path, because I want to. Is it a good idea? Debatable. Do I want to? Yes, so I'm going to. I go get money, because I don't want my fella to die, ideally. We can spawn 1 Pooter friend, and then move here. And shoot these 2. End the turn. Pooter friend will help us. They can take 2 hits from their big brothers, which is better than nothing. Alright, so that means I can go here. So how far does this dash go? Range and... okay. So I can do this. which now does 5. And then if I do this, it does 10. Which essentially means I can kill this guy. Nice. And then I'll cast my big spell. Healing word. Did that just heal my... I mean, I would love to know what it actually did, but it looks like it just healed my summons. Which, I mean... I guess that makes sense. So... Is this... worth... Oh, well, I only have one, so... I guess not. I was gonna do it twice, but we cannot, so I will not. I'm just going to get that done. And then I think they already did their 2 moves, so we'll be fine. In an ideal world, I'd be able to attack sooner with this guy, so they can Pestilence to clear everything away, but I think we're fine. Let's just move here. Pass the turn. They kill themselves. Okay. I'm going to move right here and then try and get rid of these 3. See, it is good to have the AoE sometimes, but it still just doesn't feel great generally. I don't like the lower damage on my basic attack. I'm used to this one being like single target DPS, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So playing with them as AoE damage is just a unique thing. Alright, I can heal here. And then will that be enough? It will not. Damn. Oh, it will, because they'll bounce. It's okay. And now, last enemy is right there. I'll walk right here and do this. I have not cast this a single time. Just to note. Alright, new ability. Has a chance to hit multiple times. We have 6 luck, so that's actually pretty good. Yeah, no confusion. Not a fan. Let's just go with Fury Swipes. +2 shield, +1 intelligence, +1 charisma, -2 strength. Sure. We don't really care about strength on this guy, so let's just go with that. And then, this is the one I'm always worried about dying, so we'll give them the snack. Third eye. This is great. We're not going to use it right now, but it is great. Good to know that we have access to that. Similar to the monocle, but seems like a little bit better. Pirouette finds a lush cat bed. Its plush fabric looks like the perfect place to snuggle for a long nap. Sure. Healed to full. Okay. I mean, oh, and an all stats up too. That's nice. We're just going to go stand in the grass and pass the turn. So we can do... I want to hit here, which will allow us to kill the tick. The flea, I mean. So there's an elite flea as well. Let's just spawn our pooter and pass. Ow. Yeah, that died. We are dodging. The 50% dodge chance seems accurate. This time, at least. Alright, we can rally here. But do we rally here is the question. Alright, well, now we definitely don't. we just pass to here, and then we can start spamming leeches on this guy. Yep. All right. So I think I want to hit this guy with the friendship thingy. Ow. What? No, Tom Tom. That's terrible. Our guy is close to death. I'm literally just gonna, like, leave. Goodbye. Meanwhile, you can do... Yeah, just kill the flea. Alright. And then you can move here to spread up away a little bit. Not bad. Having our guy die is a little unfortunate, but I think we're okay. So is this a boss enemy? Does it really matter, I guess, is also a question I should ask myself. Okay. So I can move here, which allows me to heal, and then allows me to heal again, which then allows me to hit that guy really hard. And then I'm gonna do this. Well, I missed, so it doesn't matter. Okay. We missed again. Okay, so we do not get the chance to experiment. We will just simply heal. Hit yourself. God damn it. Okay. The bird has run. Our guy is still confused, so I'm just going to pass the turn. Pooter. Let's just start hitting this guy, I guess. Hit yourself. They did not. Okay. I would prefer if we didn't kill that guy, but it's not really my choice at the end of the day. It is the flies, so. We heal them, and then we go here, and we heal here, and then we kill them to death because we healed so much. Alright. So we need to continue trying to heal up our fighter. Your basic attacks can target tiles adjacent to allies. Oh, okay. So if I'm like across the map, I can still hit them. Okay. Meh. Not great. We can also do gravity falls. Basic attacks deal +1 damage for each tile you shoot beyond range 3, which seems pretty decent. I don't know how these stack. Like if I get the +1 damage after the 50% less damage, or if it's +1 damage and then halved. So like it's only +1 every other tile beyond my range. I don't know, but I'm gonna try. And there we go. Let's get some healing on one of our fellas. Let's go right there. Sure. Let's just examine it, I think. All right, we got a fecal hood. -1 charisma is not that bad on this guy, so let's just go on our tank, I suppose. And then we made it through the hard path, easy peasy. Used glasses, +1 shield, brain candy, rare candy for sure. Alright, dual weapon. Do we have a weapon on this guy? I mean, we can just move the weapon over to him as well. Your basic attacks Ugh, your basic attack is always critical on enemies that have damaged you. Okay. Amped. Once per battle restriction. This is cool. But we don't have a weapon. What were the options in the shop again? I already forgot. It was the glasses and something else. The other thing wasn't a weapon, right? I think I might just go with amped, but vengeful is tempting. That's 14 damage hits. You know, this is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I don't really, like, care. I'm just gonna do that. It's really bad, but it's something. Alright. Hopefully we can find another weapon. We gotta make sure we kill the chicken. The turkey. Alright, big crit. Pass the turn. The spawn has been bombed. We can just move here and swat. And then spit. Just to get rid of it forever. The turkey will be attacked. And then I think that means that we can kill them with... Oh, well. I was going to say that I think that means we can kill them with our necromancer, but once again, not taking a movement ability bites us. So we can go here. Okay, so let's just try this first. Brainstorm, not bad. Not amazing, but not bad. I think that just means we go here. Because if we were right here, they would be in this area. Yeah, so we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Guess we'll just heal them. Make sure we're okay. And then... I mean, I can push them out of the way. But I don't know if that's worth it, so... Yep. Painful, but it had to be done. Alright, so I think I'm gonna try and kill the turkey here. We got a nice turkey dinner and an all stats up, which makes me more confident in the idea of doing the luck thing, but I think we're fine. The spawn has been bombed. We spit. Alright. And then we can start moving closer over here. We can also move closer here, and hopefully next turn we can start spamming leeches. Alright, luckily that's in range to be attacked by the cleric this time, unlike last time. So I can do this, which allows me to dash into this. Oh. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna eat this. And then I'm going to move here. And I wonder... Okay. Nice. I didn't know if that would work or not, but it kind of makes sense that it does. So, okay, I'm going to do this. Because that will stop the bomb, right? It also destroys... Yeah, that's going to ruin the corpse, so... I'm only going to do that once. And then I'm going to start covering this guy in leeches. Alright. I also have the thing that lowers their luck, right? Yeah. So I need to heal this, which allows me to dash here, which allows me to attack here, which is what I need to do. And then I'm going to save my healing this time. Alright, all of the smaller fires have dissipated, luckily. I can now go here. And yes, I know it doesn't do anything, but at least I'm getting some ability or use out of my passive. I should have attacked first, though, because the bruise and then, yeah, you get it. So I'm going to move here and then attack here. And I cannot... Oh, I can. Okay. Nice. They're getting leeched. I can then move here, attack this, heal here, which allows me to destroy this bomb and end the turn. Yeah, we have trapped the rat, so we're pretty much golden, I think. So we deal another bruise, which allows us to Fury Swipe with our heightened luck. And then I think we just, like, I'll be safe, but I'm pretty sure we just win here. Nice and simple. Shrimple, one might say. I mean, it's not a huge deal if our cats get injured because that means we can donate them to the Nona kid. Alright, so... +1 bonus attack means double luck down against bosses. Strange. If you take your turn without any actions... Sorry for being quiet, I was just reading. If you end your turn without taking any actions, gain an extra turn at the end of the round. You don't regenerate mana on your main turn if you pass it. This means that the leeches are crazy. Like, this is leech bonus. Because each end of my turn is when the leeches trigger, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I would be able to double leech with patience. However, that doesn't solve our movement problem. But it doesn't seem like anything really does, so let's just do patience. And see if we can play around that in an interesting way. Alright, so we got a ton of stuff. Smelling salts. Sure, let's just give them the smelling salts. Let's do like this, I think. That way, we can continue to heal our allies, but we also have the ability to heal ourselves, which is important on the healer. And then used shirt. Let's... I guess this is the only one that can use it right now, but it's just something. It's very mediocre. Alright, let's go to the junkyard. I feel like we're not that strong right now. We're kind of lacking in the synergy department, but I also think that we're strong enough to go with the easy path on this route, which, you know, hopefully that means we can reach a point where we're strong enough to do what we want to do. 2. Nothing. Okay, we just move here. And pass the turn. I'm just gonna kill this immediately. And then we get our little guy who's gonna fly over the glass tiles. We got Gamble Plus. Crit chance increased by 2. Nice. Alright. Our little healer. Or sorry, our little pooter. There's broken glass in front of us, right? Yeah, okay. So I go here, and I just do that, I think. Which then lets me end the turn. Having bleeding with that patience ability is obviously terrible for a few reasons, but I think we'll be fine. I'm gonna move here, which allows me to heal and then end the turn. I want to heal more in one turn and then be able to dash for a lot of damage, but right now that is not in the cards for me, so once I'm in range of being able to actually dash is when I can do that. Okay, Pooter. I'd like to be able to hit both of these two, but it doesn't seem like that's an option without stepping in the glass, so I'm just gonna attack. Alright, that means I go here. Wait, why are they bleeding? Did they step in the glass too? And I just missed it? Oh yeah, because they got hit while standing on glass. That makes sense. 1, 2, 3. Alright, our little pooters are moving around. Popeye is good. We only have one ranged attacker, which means dealing with these spitter guys is a bit annoying, but I think we'll live. We can go right here, which allows us to pass the turn. Alright, so we go like this, and then we go like this. We healing word, and we pass. I just want to make sure we don't completely die. Ow, more bleeding. Youch. Okay. So this is our only guy that isn't bleeding yet. Let's try and keep it that way. Ideally. 5 damage. Yeah, I think it does the plus and then 50% after the plus, which is unfortunate, but you know, it happens. It makes sense. It would be kind of strong the other way around, so it's not a huge deal. We go here, pass the turn. Hopefully we should be able to win next turn, I think. Oh, they totally missed their glass. Okay. I'm just doing this mostly to heal. And then we can walk over this way. There we go. We can then now... I guess use that first and foremost, and then we can heal them a little bit more. The bleeding is quite unfortunate, but I think we have this in the bag. We just need to be able to actually attack them like this, which allows us to do this, which once again, it does not literally end immediately, but it does mean that they are a low enough health total for us to kill them with our pooterfly. Alright. Okay. Allies with 5 or fewer HP gain 50% dodge chance. That's okay. 2, your basic attack is a ranged lobbed attack and heals allies and damages enemies. This one, I'm very inclined towards. Protect the weak is okay, but we don't really have anything that's spawning things with 5 or less HP by default. We have the pooter thing going, but those have 6 HP, so it's like not amazing with them specifically. So I think I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that's fine. What does this do? Start the battle with 2 bonus moves. Huh. Okay. I don't think we're going to use that right now, but it seems pretty decent. Small pile of stones. I mean, this is our highest stat, so let's see if there's anything. We just got rocks. Okay. I keep forgetting about the persuasion device. Let's, who does our highest move speed? Guess here. If anything's close range to them anyway, we want to hit them with the persuasion device, so that's okay. The Jekyll and Hydes are here. We want to kill them. I'm just going to go stand in the tall grass, and then decent. Okay, pass the turn. Jekyll will be sufficiently drained. I think I'm just going to pass and save my mana since they die in 2 turns anyway. Meanwhile, you will go here. And the pooter will spawn, and then you... I guess I'll just do this. What just happened? I'm not following, but sure. So we got Brainstorm. That's actually really good. Means more pooter flies. Knocks back all adjacent units. Oh. So this got hit first, and then it knocked them back, and then they were knocked out of the range. Okay. I think that's what happened. Okay. I mean, sure. I'm just going to move here, because this is where more of my important allies exist currently. Lumpy, they're going to kill the pooter. Wait, this... Oh no, it does start with 6 HP, I was right. For a second I thought it started at 5. Or I thought I misread it and it said 5. Oh, so at the beginning of the turn, these take a damage from the creep, which causes them to knock things around. That is very strange. Alright, so we just heal, and then we kill, and then we pass the turn. Alright, our little pooter is pooting. I'm gonna move here. Which allows me to do this. Which allows me to save once again, because they will die in an additional turn. I will send out that little guy. And then I think right now I just do this. Oh, what the heck? I didn't even see the creep there. That's just me being blind. Alright. Okay. Having a ranged attack is really nice. Although it would be nicer if I could be in range of anything. And I cannot. So I will simply move here and then rally. So that at least kills one of them. Alright, now we simply, I think, do clean up. There's not really much else to process here. It's kind of just cleaning up. Though if we miss, that's annoying. Okay. Wait. Come on. Come on, buddy. You got it. Okay. It just took a few tries, but we did hit them eventually with the 50% chance. And then I think here we can just end and heal up a little bit more. All good. 3 rounds. Nice and easy. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, Constitution would be nice, but we need move speed. We are severely lacking in our mobility right now. Odd remote. Yeah, that's really scary. Like, I don't know. I still don't even know what random spell means. It seems like so far it's all been buff spells, but that's scary. Ooh, blood. Cats like blood, right? Oh. Just 1 damage. Okay. Nothing significant. Alright. Trampy. Let's see. There's a dove here. How much HP does it have? 2? Okay. I think I'm gonna try and kill the dove with my melee guy. Alright. Pirouette has killed. We just pass. There's also a second bird here, I just noticed. So we want to be able to kill that bird as well. We weren't in range of being able to attack Trampy, so they just spit on us. Nice. Okay, so I can do this and start stacking up some leech on them, which means that now next turn I can just do nothing, which is what I wanted to do from the start. Okay, so I basically get 2 turns of my leech damage every turn, is what I am picking up on. I'm gonna try and kill the bird. I should have done the metronome first, though. That's my bad. Slop the pigs. Okay. Is that a cleric ability that I'm missing? Ow. The dove does not fly away. That's good. Okay, so we want to heal more than anything right now. And then we can just pass. Might have been a bit of a waste of a turn, but that was scary, so I'm okay with it if it was a waste. It makes me feel safer. So we can do this, do this, do this, and then hit them really hard. Oh. That's unfortunate. We missed. Okay. That would have been a lot of damage. They fall asleep. So we just pass, right? Like I said. Which means that we get an additional turn at the end. Okay. We can hit from here. The furthest possible range. And then I think we don't need to use anything right now. Now we get to move here and can start afflicting them with more leeches. And pass the turn. We have a very slow Necromancer build again. I'd love to do more with like the death and revival bit, but it's kind of hard to be confident in that when you start off, I guess. Damn. 5 hits was a lot. More than I expected. I was thinking it was like 1 to 3. So apparently you can hit quite a few times if your luck is high, which is good to know. Alright, they took a dump. Nice. All of our guys are like full HP. Guess I can move here and then do this, which allows me to hit and then try and hit again. Nice. They get hit into the corner. And I think from here we kind of just, you know, need to do the damage check thing. End the turn. Get more leech damage. The poor flea spawns directly on the broken glass. Alright, can we... Like, I know we don't get them as a friend, but I was just wanting to see if we could. Yeah, so the mini bosses are considered bosses as well, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. We can just continue to leech up here. And I think we just win via leech. So, nice. That boss is relatively easy from what I can tell, but sometimes I'm worried they're just going to do something insane. Alright. On the topic of move speed. Okay, so intelligence would be very good, right? Like, being able to do more leeches with our current build is great. You know, I'm doing it again. I'm like, but think about the potential with this one. We don't really have anything to deal with bosses is my problem, right? Like, we have a relatively okay comp for random fights, short-term fights and stuff, but like... Yeah, let's just do this. It's probably the wrong move, but let's just try it. It's fine. Alright, level up. Now this is a totally different question. So this would allow me to... So we already have good move speed here, so I'm not like worried about our movement speed. Intelligence on our warrior is usually, I think, a bad thing, but we actually really like Fury Swipes, and being able to exert more confidently would be okay. Charisma is also probably pretty decent. Being able to start off like running up to something and melee attack Fury Swiping turn 1 might be worthwhile. I think it's more like one of those things where it's like intelligence is better, but if we had charisma as our only option, I would go with charisma. Constitution's also okay, but like we've been coasting pretty well with our healing, so let's just take intelligence, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna take an item to take an item, just so that we have more stuff. Who can I put this on? Let's just put it on here, and then this, I think. That way we can get some regen on our tank sometimes. Meanwhile, I think that's pretty much it. I think we're good. Although, this will allow us to hit further with our heals, which is actually pretty nice. So, yeah, we're going the hard path. That's scary. I want to kill this as soon as possible. I'm going to move here first, which allows me to do this, which allows me to do this, and then pass the turn. Sorry, there was a fly. I don't know how loud that was. Okay. I do want my healing on my dove, or my bonus stat on my healer. That seems like it's pretty powerful. Then we can just... Oh. So we don't actually dash forward. That's just where we attack. So we would attack for 0. Alright. So let's make sure we can kill Jekyll. Getting that move speed was nice and all, but it doesn't actually mean we can instantly move where we want just yet. Alright, let's continue gaining mana. So yeah, I'm going to move here and then throw this. I still want to see if we can like persuasion device the elite enemies, because I don't know if they're considered bosses or not. Alright, the kitten did 1 damage. I will do, I think, more than 1 damage to the kitten. That way our other pooter can more confidently attack the more relevant enemies. Alright, so all my things are at full HP. So we just kill here and move on. Oh, it already evolved. Okay. So they evolve sooner. Oh, because they get more turns. Obviously. Okay. So now I can start leeching this guy up and then skipping my turn for double damage. It's a bit slow going, but it's useful for boss fights. That's my main position right now. You can go here. We can't quite hit him yet, but let's just see what the metronome does. Ow. Wait, what? That's terrible. Oh no. That's so bad. Okay. Yeah. Well, our fighter may die. Hopefully they don't. So we could do this. And then this. Okay, so we're fine. That's good. For some reason I was thinking that if I dealt damage to one and it dealt damage to the other, then I would lose more HP, but that obviously wasn't how it worked. So luckily that is not a problem. Alright, strength, not super useful. Constitution's good. We have a way to increase our luck if we really need to increase it already. Speed is the most important stat available. Alright, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Apparently, this is an item that'll help us on our run, and this is a piece of furniture that's random. And more than anything right now, I want to, I think, get more furniture to upgrade our house, because I like making it look nice, and also, yeah, also just getting more furniture is good, because we are kind of poor at the moment. Let's just keep things as they are. Mr. Amazing remembers a time when things were easier and wishes she were back home. Well, tough, buddy. Not sure what I can say about that. Things are what they are. You'll live, right? That's fine. Alright, my warrior is stronger. Oh, I got another birdseed. So I can get more birds per fight. That's great. Alright, this one I cannot kill with spit, so I will simply pass. This, on the other hand, I want to be able to hit that guy, so I can move right here. That glass spitter is scary, but anyway, let's do this. Which kills the hummingbird, and then we can metronome. Alright, spawn this just so that our enemies are distracted. What did that just say? Chum shot. Yeah. That's what I thought it said. I didn't misread that or anything. That's exactly obvious. Like, obviously, that's what it would say. As if there was anything else it could say. Let's keep going. I think with all this broken glass, I think this is actually going to be the best move here. We can heal up our guy. Heal up our guy. Oh no, we cannot do the second one. But it's fine. Because we only take damage from stepping in that. We don't, we don't start bleeding, which is like the scary thing. Ow. Our little guy is stepping through the glass. I'm not going to hit this guy, I don't think. I'm just going to... move here. Because that's not in range of the spit attack. And then we can pass the turn. The chum shot, yes. More glass being spewed. Alright, now I should be able to hit him with the friendship device. I have to walk through the glass to get to him, but it's okay. We just kill. And then we can... I think we exert here. And move right here. Yeah, right in front of the shots. It's definitely a good idea. Then we can throw this here. They're bleeding and the rocks broke. Okay. Oh, we woke up. Nice. Alright. So now... first, I'll do this. Then, I'll do this. Does this actually work? It does. Nice. Okay. So, Chummy is still alive. But we have our glass boy, our elite glass boy, to help us. Nice. Okay. We will heal. Then we will heal. Then what does this do again? We only do 11 damage right now. But we could do 3 more, which would be more than 13, which would mean we do kill the host. And I don't think I've ever killed a host. I don't think anything special is going to happen when we kill the host, but I would like to see... I mean, the least amount of enemies that run away, the better, I think, is the main thing. So, yeah, let's just do that. We pass, and then I think we'll be able to kill the chum guy this turn. And there you go. Just as a little gift. Some leeches. Heal. And then they die next turn no matter what, basically. From the leeches. Unless something crazy happens. Bonk. And bonk. We just punched them one time. I don't know if that cut off or we got a 1 roll, but we killed him either way. All right. Summon a skeleton from a body. Adjacent units turn away from you. Inflict fear and madness on an adjacent unit. So none of these actually seem great. Whisper only for adjacent units with our movement speed so low. I think Reaper Step is the move. So this is because we're probably not going to be using any of these very often, and this one's at least a movement ability that's going to potentially be pretty strong later on in the game. Like later on in the round, I mean. At the start of your turn, spawn a shadow copy that mimics your basic attack and fates at the end of turn. Units that contact or attack you have a 15% chance to be feared. That seems pretty powerful. Sure, let's do that. And then we just move on. Alright. Bags full of trash. They look so full. Yummy. 7 constitution. What'd you find, buddy? 5 health and a human face. Yup. Just the normal kind of stuff you find in the trash, right? -1 charisma, +2 constitution. It's glasses too, so I can do this. Yeah, I think that's the best one, because we have high movement speed, which means we can attack more, and this guy being tankier is like a good thing for us. All right, the sharpshooting servants versus chubs and nubs. Let's go. There's one bird. Is there any other birds? One bird. Okay. Where's that smell coming from? All right. Money. And spin attack. Okay. We're all good. So we can make this guy shoot this guy, I think. We go here, which says... I mean, I guess if we have to hit them, we just do it like this. Oh. Okay, I guess it doesn't actually work the way I thought. I thought they would always hit right in front of them, but I think that's this one. Yeah, this one shoots it, this one lobs it. Okay. Also, metronome. Okay. We have an alpha hooter. That's nice. Alright, they are now shooting each other. This fight is kind of scary with so many familiars, but I think we'll be fine. So we can move here and shoot here, which results in more lob shotting. They're also all bleeding from the glass from our glass spitter friend. I think that is the end of the turn. Right, they spin. More shooting. Alright. Basic attack. Interesting. So I'm still not entirely sure how this works. Okay. Odd. Now we can start skipping our first turn, and it becomes worthwhile. More bleeding, poison and blood and leeches. It's just a overall pleasant experience for nubs. Alright, the crow has left. We did not get to them in time, unfortunately. Alright, so now I can move here and just wail on this guy. 6 hits. I don't know what the max hits are, but that's pretty good. Alright, the alpha is being attacked. We don't want our alpha to die, obviously. So I think right now I'm just going to move here and then save my mana. Alright, that's okay. They moved out of the way. Intelligent alpha, as the alpha should be. Alright, let's move here and then just do this. Then we can heal here and do this and then do this. Nice. Okay. Chub spin. Alright. We're just gonna pass the turn with this guy because they get an extra turn at the end. And we get more leech damage. We're essentially doubling our leech damage every turn now. Ow. Okay. And then now we can actually do stuff. Leech. There's 5 on him now. So I'll start putting him on the other guy. So much spitting. So much of a visceral reaction to all of their ailments. Which, I mean, there are a lot of ailments on them, so it's completely understandable that they would be behaving the way they are. I think from here, though, we do just win. There's not really much nuance anymore to this fight. It's just like going through the motions. Let's make sure we kill them quickly so that we can hopefully get our bonuses. I do need to start focusing more on trying to make sure we can actually kill the birds that we get. We just don't have very much range is the problem. I guess I'll heal again. And then I'll eat one of these, because we're kind of at low HP. I don't know how much our constitution would have healed us, but we can only use that once a round, I think, so just making sure we use it is good. And then finally, a weapon. Okay. The spell's damage is reduced by 1, and its mana cost is reduced by 2 each time that it's cast. So 7 and 8, and then... Oh, sorry. 8 and 8, then 7 and 6, then 6 and 4. I think some mobility will be nice. Let's just get some mobility, I think. A big jump attack. And then Chum Bucket Kitty was unlocked. Alright. Get a weapon on our guy that scales with weapons, and that also increases their attack, so let's go to the boneyard now and see what's up. I'm going to try to not skip these as much as I can. Unless, you know, maybe at some point I'll start skipping them, but I don't think we need to skip them yet, I guess. Alright, so... yeah, let's move here to stand in the tall grass. We do want to try and steal one of these away with our friendship device. Though we cannot yet. Yeah, there's 4 of them. We could friendship one of these guys. I guess I can do it like this. Alright, now that's our friend. And then I can start attacking this one. And hopefully if I get this one to be a corpse, they can start eating that corpse and getting stronger, which will be nice. What did they just cast? I'm not sure. Are these all negative afflictions on them? Yeah, it is. Okay. So that's fine. The two zombie cats are fighting in the tall grass, as one might expect. Alright. Okay, so we want to, I think, do this. Which then allows us to pass the turn and feel like we did something, which is good. Get some more blood on them. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Okay. So do we... there's no benefit in skipping the first turn, right? So we can just do this and then inflict them with leeches, which allows us to start passing the turn in the future. If we get anything that gives them like health regen or something, that'll be really nice. Alright, they're attacking their ally. And they're all bleeding. We're in a pretty decent position right now. They are not in the tall grass, so let's just smack them to death. I guess we do this. Nice. So that's +2 strength. Yeah, that's actually crazy. This is going to be great on this unit. We paid off for our risky... we got paid off for our riskier play earlier. That doesn't mean it was a good play, and I will stand by the fact that I know it was a bad play, but we did get paid off for it, so that means it was good, right? Alright, so we get the pooter right here, and then we can move into this tall grass just to be safe. And I think we want to kill this guy. We destroyed a gravestone, which is bad, morally speaking, but not bad because we got money. Alright. Yeah, so we just want more corpses for our guy to consume. So they don't heal, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, their health just goes down forever. Guess I can do this, which allows more damage to be dealt. We then pass. Nice. The pooter will kill there, which means that we can... I'm just going to end the turn with this guy. Nice. Our boy is getting big. Our boy is getting big. Nice, nice, nice. 20. We really want our corpse cat to be as strong as possible. For us specifically. That's the last enemy, right? So yeah, let's just kill them. Or, well, try to kill them. Yeah, try. Okay. So we're going to start bleeding on this guy, but it shouldn't be a huge problem. We can't jump. Pull enemies in towards you. Alright, so we do get to do this. Double stab with our jit and get +2 attack every time we do that. Pirouette is pretty strong right now that they finally have a weapon. Alright, make an ally move towards you. Fine. Not as good because we have ranged healing. Inflict weakness in an area. That's pretty good. Spawn a random tile anywhere. Decent. And then pray, which is give luck to an ally. I think this might actually be pretty good on our fighter. So, sure. Let's just see what we can do with this. It's good on ranger and good on fighter, so having that is just going to be nice. We have 2 scarfs. All right, examine is the highest one. We're just going to get smacked to death. Luckily, we have high constitution. Oh. Okay, at least they were smart enough to not try. So, that's good. All right, I don't know if we're going to be doing the hard path this time, but I think it's fine. So I'm going to do this just to get +2 attack. And then hit them. Okay. There we go. I just want to make sure that Ghost doesn't doom any of our guys, especially in this matchup. So I don't think I've ever seen these before. Oh, okay. Similar to the big desert guy that we saw in our last encounter. I'll try and get one of these with my friendship persuasion device, but it's not a huge deal if we don't. All right. Easy peasy. Our pooter. I'd love to get a build going where we like have a lot of little allies, but right now I'm kind of just appreciating how much the allies or the summons do, like, apropos of specific synergies. We don't really have any synergies with these pooters, and they've still been feeling like they're worthwhile to cast, which is really nice. So we're knocking all these guys out, but they're just going to respawn, so whatever. And I think the hummingbird might run away, which is not going to be great. I would love to be able to kill the hummingbird. Okay, so we want to hit this guy with the persuasion device next turn, if we can. I think we just go here and make sure we at least kill... Oh, wow, the corpse needs a lot of damage on it. Okay. I guess we just pass. The corpses, the skeletons themselves have more health than the alive version of them, which is weird. Dang, it ran. We just couldn't get it. Oh. Wait, these are worth destroying. I didn't even notice. Alright, so we do this, which allows us to do this. And then do this. And then next turn we can kill the gravestone, I think. Alright, so persuasion device time. Bonk. They're my friend now. Alright, and then we can have another pooter going. We want our zombie cat to have more corpses to consume, but I think we're fine for now. Our pooters will deal with the skeleton cats. Ouch. 9 damage is a lot. Alright, so we want to move, like, right here, maybe? I want to kill this flea, just so it's never a problem. And then, who needs healing right now? Our werecat kind of needs healing. Which means that we can give this guy some luck, I guess. See how that affects things. And then... I don't know if this counts as an enemy. Let's see. Oh, well. We can't see. So it's fine. Alright. The skeleton cat has respawned. This thing has been not super useful, but it does technically mean there's something else that dies every turn for our Reaper Step, if we want there to be. I guess. If we're trying to be objective about the synergies, it's something. So I could do this, which means... Oh yeah, that's full range already. We just put some leeches. So the leeches disappear every time they turn into their corpse version, which is unfortunate. The pooter's in the way of our zombie cat getting their munchies. I'm just going to move here. And then, I guess, do this. Which allows me to stab this to death. And end the turn. Hopefully this guy does not get completely demolished. We can do this. Our guy is healthy enough to where I feel safe doing that. And now this guy won't hurt nearly as much when they bite. They've been damaged. Oh, they get to move twice. Okay. That's fine. Skeleton cat's corpse is still being attacked. Yeah, okay. This fight is a little slow going, but I think we'll be fine. So I'm gonna move here, heal up my guy, which allows me to do, well, let's just do this, and then this, which then allows me to do this, and give them a bit more luck again. Alright, so 5 damage there, Wolf Leap there. That ensures that the cat is a skeleton. We pass the turn so that we can take advantage of our passive that actually doesn't do anything for us, but at least it's doing something. Oh, I guess that means one more death, so that's something, kind of. So yeah, this is a fruitless fight here. We kind of need our pirouette to help us out. Or we can do this and spawn another pooter, which hopefully results in them dying for good, which just leaves this last skeleton cat for us that our pooter has been dealing with. Alright. Shoot some glass at him. So our fighter is low HP. But it's fine. I just want to make sure this thing dies more than anything. Alright. End of the turn. Our zombie cat is moving around, and I think... Oh. Our move speed is not as good as I thought it was. But that's okay. We can just do this. And kill. Nice. Nice and simple. So wait, do we heal whenever we use our weapon? Did I miss that? Okay, shoot 4 projectiles in an X shape, hop up to 2 tiles away, range shot that heals and inflicts charm to 1, which I can do turn 1. Until next turn, allied cats gain a bonus ability that can let you shoot a tile of their choice. That seems pretty decent, but with... I mean, actually... Let's try this. That actually seems crazy. Being able to attack from anywhere, I'm not sure if that's actually how it works, but if that is how it works, that's great. With gravity falls especially. While at 5 or less health, you have +3 damage and can move an extra time each turn. Sure. I don't think it's going to be very helpful, but it's something. We take the green stat, see what happens. Oh, so next fight we're just gonna have one less enemy? Is that... Does that mean Mama Maggot's just gonna be dead? No, okay. Unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. None of these ones are spawning enemies, so we're fine. But for now, I'm just going to weaken this Mama Maggot as much as I possibly can. I meant to look at that ability, but it's okay. Let's try Scout Me, see how that works. And then move in range of being able to hit both of these. Nice and simple. Let's do the metronome, see what happens. Blow plus. Alright, that's fine. Alright, our zombie cat's moving. We want to heal up our zombie cat for sure. Alright, glass shards are going to be spewed everywhere. Okie dokie. Let's start healing. Oh. So this counts as an enemy? That is not what I thought. And it only works with adjacent tiles. Okay, that's interesting. But it seems like it is from anywhere. And it does say adjacent tile, so I know we saw that. Oh. They died. Okay, that sucks. Anyway, adjacent tile not super great with the ranged or the splitting attack. If we have a way to get rid of that splitting attack, I will. Is I think the main thing I'd like to say. I guess I could like get rid of this tombstone, which is something. And then pass the turn. Although, let's do this to get rid of all of the little maggots. Being able to get rid of those maggots every single turn is going to be pretty nice. The maggots are just spawned directly into the glass spikes. Ouch. Yeah, the little tumors, which we can get rid of with pestilence. Oh, they get a bonus attack. Okay, that's cool. Mama Maggot is scary, but they are bleeding a whole lot, so I think we're fine. Alright, we just go here, and then we do this. And then we can do this. And then we can do this, which is a huge crit. Which then lets me go here, I think. And they can be the face tank for a bit. Let's just go here. And I think we're just going to attack like this to be able to clean up around our guy right here so they don't die too quickly. I'd love to steal one of these maggots, but I don't know if that's in the cards necessarily. That guy got to run through us, which is unfortunate. Okay, so let's just go here. And I think we spit at this guy, since that's the most damage efficiency. And then we don't have anything we really need to heal. Like, it's fine. We'll do it, but we can live with or without healing at this point. Alright, hit them, and then I guess we don't get to attack them, but or they're not in range of our leeches, but we can just do pestilence because they're at 1 HP. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so what are these upgrades? Refresh your basic attack and move in action. Gain +2 strength and +4 speed until end of turn. Meh. Spit attack with infinite range that does 2 damage. Literally twice as good as it used to be. Jump to a tile and pull enemies towards you when you land, so it's 2 mana less, which is pretty decent. Or a melee attack that has the chance to hit multiple times, but double damage. Yeah, with the plus strength we're getting from our Jete attack, I think Fury Swipes is like cracked. Alright. Rare candy. Now we get to upgrade one of these. Force units in an area to each attack one of their enemies. Meh. I know we've seen that before. It's just kind of meh. A dash attack with range damage and knockback equal to twice the amount of HP you've healed from other units this turn. Give all allies +5 and all enemies -5 luck until the end of their turns in an area. Okay. Or heal other units in a range. So does this heal all allied units in a range? Because if so, that's pretty good. But I'm kind of inclined towards this. For me, it's between these two. Like, Prey is interesting, but I don't think we need it. Meanwhile, if I could have, like, Healing Word on my cats more often, like if we win this run and this one's allowed to breed and I get more Healing Word, and one of them's like Healing Word Plus, again, I don't know how breeding works, but of these, Healing Word is what I want on a Cleric, basically. Alright, let's go. And then the question is, can we do the hard path? And I think we're at a point where I feel confident that we can do a hard path run, especially with the ability to steal with our spell thing. Yeah, let's just go here. We killed 2 of them. Dodges 1 attack per turn. It's okay. The butt zombies are a little scary, but I think we'll manage. Because, yeah. We have so many allies that it's unlikely that we'll actually struggle with the butt zombies at all. I do want to steal one of them, though. Ideally, I'll take this one. That's what I'm aiming towards, at least. Let's just cast a random spell and then pass the turn. Oh, well, it got stunned. Oh, that's good. I mean, good in terms of next turn I should be able to steal it. Not good in terms of being attacked. So, just to be clear. Oh. So it's like a split shot thing. Okay. And it says heal other units in a range, so it's only other units, right? Yeah, okay. So I will just run here and then start attacking these little wisps so that they are no longer a problem. And then we can pass the turn. I'm going to try and steal this guy if I can. Let's just start dealing with this one. Once we get some leeches on, then we start being able to take advantage of passing the turn. Alright. Yeah, you move there. Please do not one-shot my Mr. Amazing. They would like to persuade you. Alright, that's fine. I'm okay with Werecat dying, as mean as that sounds. Alright. we double jeté, which means that we can pause wipe, which means that we can spit. Easy peasy. Alright, now we just don't want this one to die yet until we can smack them with our friendship device. And now they're on our team. We got a butt zombie on our team now. Alright. And mana leech, what? Okay, so this becomes an attack. Teleport to a tile in one range, dealing damage to units you land on. Whenever a unit dies, the spell's range and damage is increased by 1. So that's pretty interesting. Spell costs less. Inflict -1 damage and -1 constitution on a unit. This seems cracked against bosses, and this is our boss beater, so let's just lean into the boss beating nature of it. Alright, Death Shroud. This is insane on Necromancers. Death Shroud with that kitty clip thing. We're going to have a very powerful Necromancer run in the near future. I mean, I have Pirouette. Nice. Okay, so Pirouette, for saying Pirouette, got +2. I don't know if that's like a hidden thing or like we've discovered something, but I just think that was just very funny happenstance. Okay. So, yeah. Easy peasy. I just wanted to make sure that we killed the bird. That's the only one, right? Yeah, okay. So, this fight seems maybe a little bit scary, but as long as we can steal, I think the big... You know what? Thank you. And then the metronome. Sharpen claws. And then I think we can start hitting these guys. Maybe run away back here just to be safe. Goodbye. Our big boy is now going to be our tank for a bit. The persuasion device is a very powerful weapon. Alright, but zombie. I'm going to start hopefully causing some corpses to appear for our big boy. Let's move here. And then I think we're just gonna rally. And then attack. And now our big... Oh, well, I was gonna say our big boy should be able to start eating corpses, but as it turns out, they did not die, so... Do we actually get mana drain from this one? I suppose we'll see. You can pass the turn. We did get a little bit of mana. That's very nice. Our butt zombie caused a corpse to occur. Unfortunately, we did not get to eat the corpse. Alright. Being able to steal elites in this run has made me feel very confident in doing the hard path, but at the same time it's like... I don't know if that would still be the case in any other run. Like, the reason I feel confident in this run so far is because of the persuasion device. Alright, so this is an enemy, right? Yeah, okay. We want to kill them as quickly as we possibly can. 4 hits. 1 hit. And all that's left now is the fly. And whatever's here. A maggot. Okay. Our big boy gets bigger. Even bigger. Is Juso the one meowing right now? I think it was Juso. Alright, maggot. Well, we can't really hit them without hitting our own guys, so I think we'll be fine. They only do 1 damage anyway. Oh, there's 2 enemies. I didn't see them under the other stuff, I guess. Maybe it was hidden under the rotten meat. Yeah, so is there any one of our allies that really needs heals? No. We're like totally just cruising through these fights. That was 2 rounds. That felt like a billion rounds with how many allies we have. Alright, so we can either spawn 2 pooters. We can gain stealth when we teleport. This becomes 0 mana, which is actually really good. I mean, the problem is still the same problem we have with it currently, which is a split shot, but this is great, knowing that it becomes 0 mana. Gain +1 luck. You have 99 luck during your next action. So basically, you get a guaranteed crit when you do this. I don't know if that's literally how it works, but that's crazy. Okay, so I think I kind of just want to do this and spawn more pooters. Just have longer turns. Seems fun. What item do we get here? A money bag. Becomes 25 coins when you return home. I will not use it then. I would like to return home and get money. Okay. Well, this is the highest one. Otherwise, we have examine or eat. Yeah, we just saw this one, I think, in the desert run. But, okay. Nothing bad happened. That's good. Another furniture box. That means we get 2 furnitures if we make it home. Oh my gosh. I would really like to not lose this fight. Yuck. The buck is so annoying. Okay. So we want to kill this turkey, I think. Hit the turkey. Random spell. Do something that hurts Neobook. Oh, they got a bait trap. Okay. Nothing amazing. We move here and we pass. Yeah, getting some bleed going on Diabook will be very nice if we can do that. The butt zombie. Oh, they're attacking the turkey. Okay, so now we can pretty much kill the turkey with whoever we want. And I think I'll do it with my ranger. Or sorry, my healer. Boop. Another hair clip, okay. Now, how are we gonna deal with this guy? Oh, if they just step on the glass and start bleeding, I mean, that kind of solves the question. I guess we'll see what happens. I have a feeling the butt zombie can't be healed, so I kind of don't even want to try. But, I mean, I guess we can find out. Let's just pass. And then hopefully we can get some glass going. Oh, you just ruined it. Alright, the butt zombie is dead. They just went to go stand at the glass. Alright, and now they're standing in the glass again. Does this mean they're going to bleed? Hopefully it means they're gonna bleed. I'm just gonna spawn more of these guys. And then maybe do this. Which is a big crit. Alright. So that didn't do anything. I mean, I just know they're not gonna actually let me hit them, so we just pass. We walk here. And then we heal here, right? Yeah. So they can get healed, which is good. I think we'll just pass. I was gonna rally here, but we can't, so. Alright, now they're never mind. I was gonna say they were trapped, but they are no longer trapped, so it is what it is. Oh, and they're breaking all the glass. No. Okay. Alright, end turn. I hope they just start bleeding. They did not. So we need to hit them while they are on glass, right? That's the problem. So basically, okay, we can't actually hit them. So we just end the turn again. Alright, so here we just do this, which is another big hit. And I think we just pass again. I'm just listening to the lyrics of the song. The lyrics are kind of crazy. Let's go here. We can't do anything, so we just pass. Okay. None of our guys are taking any damage, so it's like, there isn't anything I can really do. It's just, do I get to do it or not? That's odd. Can I hit them? No. But I did move them away so I can heal my pooter, which is nice. But they don't dodge these rally attacks, right? Okay, so that's a good to know, at the very least. And they are bleeding now, which is what I wanted. So that does mean there's a timer on them, which is very good for us. We can kill these little wisp guys. I think that's important for us. Alright. The little pooters are pootin'. Once again, I cannot do anything with this guy. Well, that's not true. Is this gonna just miss? I guess so. Pass the turn. They dodge away. Our guy gets burned. The bleeding increases. I mean, what can we really do? We just try and hit that, and then get another 2 pooters. Our zombie cat is not going to survive. They're not much longer for this world, it seems. We can go here. And then Jit. Which does increase our strength, uselessly. That is something. I think, maybe. Alright. So that means that we have a leech on them as well, which is good. Let's just heal our pooter. Pass the turn. And then I think our big guy is gonna die. But they're bleeding, so it's fine. I'm not sure which cat they're gonna possess. Obviously, I'd prefer if they didn't possess our fighter. I think that's the one that I'm the most scared of. But I think we'll manage if they do. It'll be okay. I'm just going to pass so that we get an extra turn and get more damage. That's where I'm at right now, is even one additional damage is important. So we move like this. Oh, so I should have done it one in front of me. Okay. Ooh, that's actually so good that they're trapped. Alright, that's great. So now we're crazy. We're gonna go bonkers. Alright, our pooters are dying, but the magic is we can just make more of them, so. Okay, it doesn't spawn diagonally no matter what, I guess is the lesson that I just learned. Did they just trap themselves? I think they did. I guess we just save up our mana. And we let them trap themselves, which is good for us. Alright, so I think what that means is... Oh, never mind. They just, my pooters betrayed me. It's okay, though. End the turn. And they just did it again. So I guess I stab here. And then I move here so that I can try and kill this guy. Which I do with a very big hit. And then here I can start... It missed both of them. Okay, so one more time. And then pass the turn. Oh, I should have done one more pestilence, I guess. Oh, okay. This is fine. That did not work. I'm just going to do this. And then pass. I think we just kill them with our big boy, luckily. All right. So how do we deal with this? Okay. All right. I think that means we win. Our glass spitter got it, luckily. The little Diabuk is dead, and our necromancer is still alive, which is good. We did 6 rounds, better than, 10 or whatever. Alright, so we got 2 more achievements. We beat the Boneyard with the Cleric and the Necromancer. What do we want from this? And I think all of these are kind of mid, but +2 range is pretty good, actually. So we do Gravity Falls. What did we just unlock, by the way? The coin? Service Mortem? Evil Patron? Okay. 6 corpse health. Spawn a Charmed Reaper when you are downed. Oh, that's actually crazy with Necromancer. We have like a cracked Necromancer build. These 3 are exclusive too, so like Death Shroud, Sharon's Attractive Hair Clip. That's crazy. We'll definitely have to try that out at some point. What else did we not see? Oh yeah, small catnip baggie. Either way, we go here and we have enough constitution for me to feel confident in biting the artery. Are we gonna get a mutation? Deforming her. That's unfortunate. What happened? What was the deforming? -2 charisma. Fur birth defect. Mage abilities are also offered when you level up. Interesting. So is it just like spotted fur that happened? I don't fully remember what they looked like before this. I'm assuming they used to be white furred and now they are spotted fur. Which I don't know how that would lower charisma, but whatever. We got a mutation to give to the doctor. And death follows us. Alright, we will build up on our food. And then I'm thinking I might just do the boss fight this episode. That seems fun to do. Alright, so okay. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this, this. I do want the attractive hair clip, and I'm still interested in seeing if 2 of spades will ever be good. But, okay. So these are the ones I want to keep, I think. The Jete is cracked. This is insane, this is insane. I assume the red just means like turbo rare. Human face is always great, from what I can tell. Smelling salts is good. This could be good on a Zenkai boost run, maybe at some point. Mimics your basic attack and fades at the end of the turn. Okay. I think human faces one will keep. And peace symbol is good. Turkey is good. Although let's just do like this, I think. Although lunchbox is tempting. Let's just try this, I think. Yeah. This is the way we'll do it. I would like to increase my storage box at some point, but we cannot. And right now, we have an event. Mr. Beanies. Oh yeah, because we completed their quest. The persuasion device works. I'm a genius. I polished it up a bit, and as a bonus, you can keep it. Oh, also, here's 200 coins for your time. There's more where that came from. Just keep entertaining my morally grey requests. Send more cats. What do we want to keep? Okay, I think metronome is my least favorite one, and this one is great. I love this. Okay. So, yeah, all that to say, let's move the kittens up here. Is there any poop on the ground or anything? No, it doesn't look like it. So I want to get rid of Sharon because they have a mutation that I don't want them to breed, which is, you know, a little bit messed up, but whatever. And then I also want to Which ones of these do I not want to breed, I guess? I don't know. Let's just move. I love the dual wield with the jit that we have. I think I'm gonna move Ouija out and Jonas out for no specific. Well, Jonas I actually like. Let's move. Let's move Mr. Amazing because I don't want Split Shot to be spread. And then that way we have +1 sleep. And then let's see if there's anything we want to buy before we end the night. Alright, so nothing from here. And then what about from Baby Jack? Oh yeah, and what furniture did we get? I just remembered. We got 2 pieces of furniture. Alright, so Outhouse is 3 comfort, but -1 appeal. And then +1 stimulation, +1 appeal. So this one we're always going to put down. Like, no matter what. Our floor is getting a bit cramped, but, you know, it is what it is. And then -1 appeal. So these even out in their appeal, but the total comfort is going to be better this way. I think we do it like this. At some point, I'll actually, you know, be trying to make my house look better. But for now, it's just about stats, I think. All that to say, we can put this back down here and this back down here and still have enough comfort for me to feel confident in ending the night. And then we'll see what happens with the cat. So, yeah. Let's do it. Sure. I was thinking, like, should I end the episode here? But I already said I'm gonna not, so let's just go on. Alright. Pirouette is not into it. Okay, good to know. Pirouette does not like partnerships. Okay. So what's happening? What are we supposed to do with this? What am I missing? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do this fight? Is it do I go on the adventure? Oh, okay. Yeah. So now I'm just setting up for defense. Okay. My kittens can go up here, or my one kitten. So I'm going to do Oreo. I'm going to do Peer Away. I'm going to do Closer to God. And then I'm going to do... Juso. Defend. Alright, and then with this, I can do... this for you. These for you. This for you. I don't know what I can really give you. I don't know if they're even really going to be taking much damage. I don't know if the Snorlax cat one-shots us or not. Let's just do this here. This here. And this here. And lock in. Ranged attacks can't miss. Let's just lock in. Alright. Guillotina is what the name is. The Strong Pussies versus Guillotina. Alright. She lusts with a never-ending hunger. So I'm just going to go stand here. Steel scan it up. And pass the turn. Alright. Give me some rocks to eat. I'm gonna move here. Double stab. Start upping my attack. They have 3 attack, so... yeah, I don't know what's up. I'm just gonna move here and minimize. So that I can start scaling up. Okay. Time to start leeching up. I assume the head biting thing occurs when my cat is dead. At least I hope that's the case. Because otherwise, I'm not sure exactly what to do. Huh? Oh, okay. I was very concerned for a second. Bite. Yummy. Move here. And then we can punch that guy in the face with our Oreo. And then start moving closer. And then we can backstab. I didn't intend to backstab, but we get to. Alright. And now they're gonna throw our Necroniancer. Alright, we pass here. Just get that leeching going. And then we can move into the tall grass since there's not really another option right now. Get more leeching. Alright, so now... we just zap them a billion times. And they are stunned. And we blast them. I think technically it was more efficient to just continue lightning bolting them now that I think about it. Right. We just big punch them. And then you can go up here. And I think this... I was very worried about this fight, but I don't think we should have been. Oh. Maybe I'm wrong? Maybe there's a phase 2 that I wasn't thinking about? Let's go. Ow. Okay. End turn. There's so many rocks for Oreo to eat. She's so lucky. Alright. We are just leeching it up in here. That's for certain. Alright, now we will be draining 7 HP every single turn. And next time we get to attack with Closer to God, we're going to be like turbo cracked. Flail. They get spit out. We can eat this rock. Stone Scan. Pass the turn. I like playing with the old cats or my previous cats. It's kind of fun. I like knowing that there's a use for keeping good old cats, I guess, is the best way for me to put that. Let's just continue scaling up with our Jit. Pirouette is kind of cracked. The warrior seems like one of the most consistently good cats that we, one of the most consistently good classes. It's like hard to have a bad warrior unless they're just really, really, like physically weak, which, I mean, don't make one that's physically weak, I guess, is the main thing. We just leech up as much as we can. We got 13 mana. So yeah, we guaranteed get that mana, basically, is how that works. And then we can punch. Pass the turn. Suck up Oreo. She is not food. She is not food. No! She's not food. Alright. We did it. We guillotined Guillotina. Alright. Awesome. So, throbbing gristle found and added to quest items. Oh, a cube of meat. Interesting. If only there was something that we could have seen that was a thing of meat that was missing a cube shape. That is the end of the sewers, the caves, actually. So, maybe as we are learning more about breeding and trying to figure out how we want to go about doing the deserts, I'm going to focus on getting the throbbing gristle in the end of the caves. So what does the star mean? Is this just like they helped defend? Like, yeah, I really don't ever want to get rid of any of these ones. They're all like super fun. I mean, Juso is okay, I guess, but the rest of them are like crazy fun. Let's see what Butch has to say. Nice work defending your house against Tina. Did you notice that something fell out of her when she died? Interesting, right? I never know what to do with those things, but maybe you can find a use. Oh, also, those cats you used, they are dunzo. I don't mean dead, I mean worthless trash. Ultra retired. They won't fight again is what I'm trying to say. They still can make babies, but you can't use them to defend your house anymore. Maybe I can take them off your hands. No, I think I'll keep them for now. That being said, okay, okay, this is what I'm thinking. We're going to have these two cats grow up, which means we'll be able to do another 4-cat run next time. We'll try and do the caves in the next episode. And then from there, we will try and get more kittens. I think the next thing I want to learn about is how to breed better cats. Like, what the traits are, what we can do in terms of, like, the mutations that we keep seeing occasionally, how that's all going to work. But yeah, for now I want to figure out where are quest items. When it says quest item, I assume I just always have it on me. It's just saying, like, now beat the caves again. So I guess that's what we'll do next, is try and beat the caves. And let's see if there's any items from Baby Jack we want to buy. I mean, I guess we'll just pick them up. It's like, whatever. Oh, I don't got nothing. Come back Sunday. Okay. So if that's the case, then I think we just pass the turn, or pass the... I always say pass the turn when I mean end the day, and I don't know why. Let's just end the day and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think Oreo's into guys, from what I can tell. Oh, well, nothing happened. Slow night. We got Simone, which means tomorrow we'll be able to take on the... Oh, there's a restock. Let's just check what's restocked, actually. Energy generator. Whenever you spend 12 or more mana in a turn, refresh your basic attack. I remember this was cracked when we had it last time. Bottles. A lobbed attack that spawns a glass tile. Let's... Do we want to buy that? I don't know. Let's see if, it's Saturday. So we can't actually... They said come back on Sunday. Alright, so yeah, I guess that means that that's the end of the episode. We did a lot today. We did, I guess, a total of 3, like, events. We did the desert, which we lost immediately. Before even, like, we couldn't beat the first mini-boss in the desert. And then we did a full run to the end of the graveyard, which was very fruitful. We got a lot of very good items out of that. And then we fought and won against Guillotina, who I was a lot more scared of than I should have been, because obviously our retired cats are good cats. So in the future, hopefully we can learn more about how to breed better cats. And tomorrow, in the next episode, we will figure out what that cube does. I mean, hopefully. We'll try to figure out what that cube does, because so far our experience with the caves has been pretty mediocre. But yeah, either way, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the longer episode today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.